Hello people, Blitz here, and today we'll be reviewing the Tier 10 Italian Heavy, the Rinoceronte. Now this tank is on the tech tree, on the European nation tech tree, and it is a pretty decent line to play on. It doesn't really get to that good until tier 7, I'd say. Not many people say that. They usually say it's tier 8 when you get onto the first auto loader, but I did really enjoy the tier 7. Obviously I've been trying to work my way up the line. I have finally unlocked the Rinoceronte, so let's get into it. So this tank has 130mm of hull armor on the front, 75 on the sides, and 43 on the rear. On the front of the turret, it has 205mm of armour, 120 on the sides, and 40 on the rear. Now, this tank does get some good bounces on its turret, but you want to be careful because if you load premium, it can be quite an easy penetration. We also have a 2-shot autoloader in this tank, so it deals 420 damage, so that's 840 potential damage. 3.33 second inch clip, so you can get your 2 shots out rather quick, and the auto reload time isn't bad whatsoever. So the first shell is 10.79 seconds and the second is 9.18 seconds. You don't really lose DPM unloading your clip in this, so you do usually try and shoot both of your shots, and then you can stay in single shot, but if you have the time, reload both your shots to get maximum damage output. Also wanted to add, it has 520 average damage on a high explosive, so obviously if you can get some high explosive shots, do that, as you will be roughly making 1040 damage from them potential shots. Aiming time's at 3.9 seconds and dispersion is at 0.285. I do find this really nice. This gun on this tank is really accurate, and I do find it hits most of its shots. The gun depression going down is 10 degrees and the gun depression going up is 17. This is really nice. It never used to have this, but you do have an option in your equipment to increase your gun depression. I think it was from 6 or 7 to 10. The top speed is 40 and reverse is 17, so that's pretty decent. It is quite a quick heavy tank, I won't lie. It's a 45-ton tank as well, so you can get some rams in it, but it's not the greatest rammer. And the hull turn rate's not too bad at all as well. I do think this is a bit like a heavium, so it does play kind of like a medium tank as well as a heavy. It's not like a big armor heavy tank, but it is really mobile for what it is. Anyway, guys, I'm going to show you the armor profile. So as you can see, guys, the front armor on this tank is not the greatest. You might be able to get some odd bounces if you're angling, but it is quite an easy pen for most tanks. If you're loading heat, you are going to be going straight through it like butter. You can side scrape a little bit on this tank, as you can see, which is nice. Obviously, now if we go into hull down, this tank becomes very impenetrable, so it's instant ricochet and blocked shots, and off the turret as well. If you load heat, you might, if you can get this fin bar down here, you might be able to penetrate it, but still no penetration whatsoever. So this tank cooldown is really nice. In a face hug, it can be a bit problematic. If I'm loading normal, obviously you can see the turret is very strong. You know, you're not going to be able to penetrate it if you don't have enough penetration, but loading gold ammunition, you can penetrate through the turret on this tank. At certain angles you can get some ricochets, but obviously it is a bit of a luck of chance because it does have to be at the right angle, so good luck trying to practice that. But yeah, the turret, the armor's not too bad on this tank whatsoever. It does the job. You do get some block damage, but it's nothing absolutely crazy compared to like the Kronvan, for example, with that's turret armor. But yeah, hope you guys liked the armor. So going into my consumables, I am running double repair kit and speed boost. In my provisions, I'm running double food and improved fuel. Equipment I'm running is calibrated shells, supercharger, although you can do enhanced gun lane drive if you don't like the aiming time, but I do find with the type of accuracy this tank has, supercharger does it really nice with the shell velocity. Obviously refined gun, defense system, I do run enhanced armor on this tank just to get maybe a few more bounces off my turret. I do run toolbox, improve vertical stabilizer, so this does improve your gun depression and gun elevation, but you can also run improved suspension for better terrain crossing capacity, but I do prefer improved vertical stabilizer. I've got engine accelerator and high-end consumables. So yeah guys, that is what I'm running. I have got some replays to show you, so I hope you enjoy. First replay is on Molendyke, and we've got an E100, a Super Conqueror, 116 F3, a BZ75, a Rinoceronte, an FE215B 183, and a Hori on the enemy team. So it is quite a good lineup to go against. There is an enemy Rinoceronte as well, which is nice, so potentially you might be able to see the armor profile going against it. Do have some dangerous tanks on my team as well. I am going to go to heavy side, obviously, because there is a lot of heavy tanks in this match. As you will see shortly, this tank does get up to speed quite nicely and can get you into positions quite quickly. So that is one good thing that I do like about this tank. It is a bit more mobile than the Kronvon. Obviously, it does have super engine boost on the Kron. I don't actually know the speed difference between the two. If one's running normal speed boost and one's running the super speed boost, but I do find this tank is a lot more mobile than the Kron. So at this moment in time, I am just trying to get into a good fall down position to see if I can spot any heavies crossing into the heavy section right now. So let's park my tank up, have a little look. I do think I was experiencing some lag at this time, hence why the vehicle is chopping around a little bit. So we've got the 116 F3 and the Hori. They are hiding behind the house at the moment. Maybe the 116 F3 might poke. No, not right now. Hori, oh, side of Hori, get a 356 shot into him, which is nice. Is he going to poke that? Ooh, will not be able to penetrate that at that angle, unfortunately. Let's just reload my other shell again. Can I get an angle on him? No, 116 doesn't want to poke. Hori, ooh, that was a bad shot on my part. We do get another 410 shot into him, and now he is a one hit. So just like that, we've dealt 766 damage and 527 spotted, assisted damage even. Oh, I guess it's also spotted damage. So the Hori does come out, and we do get the clear on him, which is lovely. That's one less tank to worry about. The 116 is still hiding behind this building. I have not seen his tank whatsoever. So I'm just going to reload my 2 shots at the moment and wait. Have got a few enemies more centred to the town at the moment, could be a problem. So I am going to move up and see if I can help. Have got the Rinoceronte. Get a 390 shot into him. He bounces me for 420. Got the Super Conqueror rushing in. He gets a 370 hit on me. E100 gets a 572, but I'll get a 448 back. And yeah, now I back out. I've done a little bit of damage. I've almost dealt 2,000 damage. Oh, 183. Ooh, do not want to be caught by him. Come on, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can I get a HE on him? Nope. 445 into him. And a nice 457 clear. So yeah, just like that. We're almost just under 3,000. Ooh, 183 absolutely annihilated the 116. His life flashed before him in seconds. So we've only got a few enemy tanks on the team. There's the Rinoceronte. Get 393 into him. Another 355 clear. So that brings us to now 3,403 damage, which is really nice. Got the Super Conqueror. And as you can see, this tank doesn't slouch around getting into position to flank people. You know, for a heavy tank, it is quite mobile. I'm not going to lie. I really do like the mobility of this tank. So we've got the E100. I'm not quite sure what his game plan was. I think he was trying to angle and to box some shots, but I was just waiting for the perfect shot on his lower plate. Just like that, get a 379 clear. Very nice game as well. So just like that, guys, we dealt 4,261 damage, got 527 damage assisted, got a first class, killed 4, and damaged 5 of the enemy team, and I did come second on the leaderboard. And I do want to say well done to my 183 for also getting just under 5,000 damage. So yeah, guys, as you can see, this tank is very capable with its 2-shot auto reloader. It is very accurate as well. It just feels so nice to play with the gun on this tank. So yeah, guys, I'm going to take you to the next replay. Next replay is on Castilla, and we've got a Concept 1B, E100, FV215B, a Sheridan, a 183, FV4005, and a Minotauro. So yeah, obviously I'm not a big fan playing heavy tanks on this map, so 9 times out of 10 I don't go to the heavy flank, especially within a vehicle like this when it's got quite decent haul down capability. So I am going to go into the hill, the medium flank in this game, and doing so has actually helped in this game, because if I went to the heavy flank, I do reckon I would have got nuked. It's just not a good idea when you've got 3 tank destroyers on the enemy team. Castilla's not a very well developed map, and it's so easy to just get sniped and you don't even know, you can't even defend yourself basically. So I do have some support. We've got an E50 up front, the 268 is going onto the hill, and so is the 183, which is nice. That's what you want for a situation like this, a bit of background support. E50M is moving up, which is nice. I do tend to fall back a little bit because I didn't want him to rush in too quickly before I got there, so I could, because if he got caught out I could potentially not be able to help him. So he has spotted the Sheridan, gets a nice 300 hit into him. Now it's just a little crawl up the hill. Obviously the tank isn't the quickest going uphill, so do be mindful of that. Now I'm just getting into position. The 183 is down there. Let's see if we can spot anything. No one so far. Yeah, the 183 has almost been nuked. Concept, get a 432 hit into him. And unfortunately I broke his tracks and didn't get any damage from that. Kind of my fault, I didn't have the best shot there, but it is what it is. We have got the not the 183, the FB215B coming up at this moment in time. I do not want to be hit from him because he does have quite decent DPM. See if I can potentially get an angle on him. I don't know. No, it's not worth it at this moment in time, as they still do have 2 tank destroyers which I do not know where they are. So I am going to come around and try this flank this Sheridan, get a nice 390 hit into him, reload, get another 449, and my teammate got the clear on him. So just like that, we've done 1200 damage. Now we just reload our 2 shots again. The FE215 being the 1B is also still spotted, so it would be nice if we could get some hits into him. Maybe get an angle on this Concept 1B. Can I? No, it's not worth it, and I have been spotted now, so I do need to be careful in case I get nuked. Monitoro's over there, and he is showing me his side. Get a nice 346 into him, and he does move out the way. I'm just waiting for some people to FV215B go in rock climbing. Get a nice 402 into him. Can I pin his turret? Yep, 394. Move back. He does get 559 hit into me, but I did win that trade, so can't complain. I don't know what his game plan was up here. I mean, it weren't a bad shout. He does have decent turret armor, but as you guys can see, the heat penetration on this tank is very nice, and you can just cut through a FB215B's turret just like that. He was trying all the tricks in the book to deflect, but it just weren't enough for the penetration on this tank. So I've got the 1B. He has put a shot into me. Do have to be mindful of him because he does have quite a dangerous clip, doing roughly about 750 damage, I think. Do get that blind fire on him. I'm so surprised I hit that shot. As you can see, like I made a statement earlier, this tank is quite accurate. He's poking me again. I get another 408 into him. He does block, bounce the shot off me. And he is the last one alive at this current moment in time. The E50 is trying to get around to get a shot, but I do fortunately get the 415 clear into him. And just like that, guys, we dealt 4,400 damage. This was on ranked, because I just have been sorting that out a lot recently. We did get a second class. We did destroy one, and I did come top of the leaderboard. So yeah, very nice result once again. As you guys can see, this tank is very well capable. The 2-shot autoloader is really nice. I do thoroughly enjoy playing this tank at the moment. So yeah, guys, that's the Rinoceronte. I do highly recommend this tank to people. It's got quite good haul down capabilities. It's a bit of a jack of all trades. It has good mobility. It has semi-decent armor, and the gun is really nice on it as well. Obviously, You do have to grind it off in the European tech tree, but the Caro is a pretty nice tank to drive. The Progetto CC55 is a very nice tier 8 to drive as well, with the same double auto loader, double shot auto loader mechanic. The Progetto C50 is also very nice as well, with another double loader. And then you get obviously the Rinoceronte at the end, which is this beauty right here. So yeah guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Leave a like and comment, and a subscribe is always appreciated. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Peace out guys.